guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today on my channel, we are going to be testing out a new concealer. This is the Hourglass Vanish concealer. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and I hope you would click that subscribe button right down below. Some key things about me and my skin. I am 46 years old. I have combination oily skin tone, and I have pigmentation, redness, and texture to my skin. So every Tuesday, I do a wear test video testing out a different style of product. The Vanish concealer is a newer version to the Hourglass family. This is a liquid concealer. I have tried their one that was the cream stick version, but this one is new to me. I am always looking for a good concealer, something that is going to cover on my 46-year-old. I have darkness under my eyes. I have fine lines. I have crow's feet. All of these things are things that I want a concealer to be able to perform with, to last throughout the day, and to cover all of those things without making me look older. Concealer sits in an area that can show our age so quickly, so it is so important to find a good one, especially as we age. So everything about that description is right up my alley. That is everything I want out of something. I want it to cover my darkness. I want it to last all day. I want it to prevent creasing. I want it to make me look bright and awake all day long. I don't want it to fade throughout the day. So I'm very excited to try this out. We're going to jump into trying this on together, and then I will come back. I will take a flash test. I will show you swatches, and we will take a look at it in 5 and 10 hours. I don't necessarily know if this is a new concealer in general. I feel like this is a new concealer to me, but I feel like I've heard about it, but I'm not sure. It's the Hourglass Vanish in the color Sepia. See how this goes. This is more of like a stick concealer, I believe. Oh no, I'm totally wrong. Okay, so the one that I'm thinking of was a stick one. This one is actually a liquid. So let's see. Color is light, but that's okay. I'm gonna do one side with a sponge. Okay, that's really light. I mean, it's got good coverage, good finish. I mean, also the foundation I have on today that I'm testing out is a bit too yellow for me, I think. Let's try it on the other side with the brush. Always try one side with a sponge and one with the brush just to see how it applies better. I tend to, with foundations, like a sponge better, but with concealers, I tend to like the brush better. It dries quickly, which is nice. It'll be interesting to see how it dries through the day. I need like one dot right where my darkness is right there. This is a bright concealer. Like, I don't know if it's the coloring of it or if it's the actual concealer has a lot of, yeah, the concealer has a lot of pigmentation. Look at that. I think it's the concealer having so much pigmentation, which isn't a bad thing. It might be for brightening. A lot of them now, you know, are trying to do double duty, so you're not using a corrector and a concealer. I'm gonna set it with some powder, and then we will see how this lasts throughout the day and how it looks side by side on before I tried and after I tried it on. I mean, it feels nice. It doesn't feel dry. It looks bright, but in a good way. I'm excited about this. All right, guys, immediate reaction right after I have applied all of my makeup on my face is this concealer is a lighter shade than I typically go with. It could be that it has a brightening effect to it as well. I just it can go one of two ways. Ones that are super light under my eyes either can really make my under eye look bright, or throughout the day, it can make my under eye look even more blue and that dark circle come through. So this is definitely one that I'm excited to see throughout the day at 5 and 10 hours, where it kind of lasts for me and how it produces. So I'm gonna show you guys swatches and take some photos. There is no sun today, so there will not be outside photos, but I will take you along and show you as much as I can. Okay, let's take a look at these swatches. This is the Hourglass in the color Sepia, the Vanish concealer that I'm testing out today. If you look at these against my other two that I have here that I'm wearing, this is the Dior Forever in 3CR, and then this is the Pat McGrath in LM10. Now this one, as I mentioned, can pull a little bit yellow on me, but it works really well. This one here is my favorite. It is a concealer and a corrector all in one. This Pat McGrath is a close match. It has a little bit more of a peach undertone than a pink undertone. But if you look at this here, the Hourglass is very brightening, and maybe I just need to check a different color out. But this color is very, very, very yellow almost undertone. So I'm interested to see what this looks like in natural daylight as well. Okay, taking a look at these swatches out here, it's interesting because the Dior actually in natural daylight looks darker. The Hourglass actually does look like it could be brighter and have more brightness for under the eyes. And the Pat McGrath is closer to the Hourglass than it is to the Dior as it dries. Definitely has a little bit more peach undertone to it. All right, guys, taking a look at this concealer, I have two large skylights here in front of me, kind of natural daylight. It is not very sunny out today. I'm just wondering if any blues are pulling through here or showing. Let's take a quick photo. I apologize for the dogs banging down there. I'm not noticing anything dramatic. I mean, it doesn't look like it's settling. I definitely need my Botox done. Let's go look at it and take a photo in a darker area, and then we'll look outside too. Okay, we are back in my hallway. We're gonna take a quick photo. Trying not to smile too much because it makes my eyes look squinty. It looks a little light in the photo, this photo back here. It's not flashing back, but it's like right in the tear duct areas looks a little bit too light. Let's go take a look at it outside. All right, looking at it outside, it is not very bright out. It has been raining, as you may be able to tell, all day so far today. And it is overcast. It's just straight cloud cover. No sun coming through, but let's see how this looks. See if we're seeing any blueness showing up through here. The foundation is not the right color for me, but just see how this looks. 5-hour check-in. Guys, this concealer has settled up into these fine lines that are right under my eyelashes. That happens sometimes. It looks heavy. It looks like it's settling. I mean, don't get me wrong, I need my Botox, right? We all need our Botox, our fillers, our nails, our lashes, all these things, our hair. We haven't done it forever. I am coloring it's settling. 100% it's settling, like a lot. That's interesting because it's not supposed to. The color actually got better throughout the day, but the settling into fine lines, I am not a fan of that part of it. So we'll look and see what it does at 10 hours. 10-hour check-in. So I am seeing, and I have not been touching my eyes. First of all, it is settled again up right under the lash line. And I am seeing my darkness on this eye. Little bit up pretty close on this one. The outside corner is okay. This one I'm seeing more down in the tear duct. That is on this side where I always have an issue. I have more darkness in that area. I think it is very brightening looking when you see it. And that could be because the color is so much lighter on me. This wasn't like a super light color I chose too. There are much lighter color options there. I love their packaging. Something about their packaging is so sleek and so nice. I really do like that. But I don't think this is an end all be all. Will I keep it? Yes, 100%. Will I use it and play with it? Yes. I think I would do a corrector underneath of this in the future. It is definitely something that I think I could make work for me. I do like the brightness of it. There are times where I definitely need that. I definitely also think if I had a different foundation on that wasn't as dark, this might have worked better. But let's look at a side-by-side of when I finished my makeup until now. So now on to my final thoughts. My final thoughts are a few things. One, I mentioned I absolutely love the packaging. If you do not have a lot of darkness under your eyes or you don't mind using a corrector and a concealer, this is a very, very nice product. However, some of the claims they said, like it doesn't settle into fine lines, it doesn't fade, it doesn't accentuate crow's feet, I don't believe those necessarily to be true. Now, I will continue to play with this. If you are interested in how I play with it and try it out, definitely go follow me over on Instagram because I do mention in my stories over there when I'm giving something another try, if I found a way that it works better for me, I do an update over there. This product is one that I will keep and continue to play with. Could there have been a better color match? possibly. It is so hard to tell with concealers. Concealers are really touchy as far as colors. If you don't get it just right where it needs to be, it can really make or break the whole makeup look. So I will continue to use this and play with this. If you have any questions on this or how I used it or anything I talked about here in the video, please put a comment down below. As always, I will post 2 additional videos right up here of different wear tests. I'll post some concealer wear tests up there for you guys if you're interested. And as always, guys, if you're not yet subscribed, please hit that little red button right down below and follow along here on my channel with me. And thank you so much for watching and sticking with me today. Bye.